go. Gets knocked down by Hayes, who steals. Martin all alone in front. And a shot got through. Oak made the save. Good pressure here by the Greyhounds now as Hullab has a chance. There's a shot. He scores! First Ontario Hockey League goal. Had to go off his skate. Can't keep it in. And is cleared back down into Saginaw territory. Hayes takes it away from Forgione. Centering pass. Martin with a shot. That's blocked. Rebound. They score! Big Carson Andrews parked in front. As the Spirit blocked the first.
What's the old saying? Beware the quiet one?
Oh, yeah, absolutely with him. Chance developing here for the Greyhounds. Thrown in front. Scores! Knocked in out of the air by Hayes. A beautiful individual play. And the Hounds take the lead again.
Falls to his backside as he gets a bit of wood on this. Just a good effort there. Just throw it toward
the sting. Diorio slowed down. Here comes Hayes with a chance, getting a glove on it, but then it may have snuck over the line, and yes, it did. Travis Hayes got the shot off. Millette got a piece of it, but it bounced behind him and right over the line, and that opens the scoring. Travis Hayes.
Number 2 on the season. There's the shot, and the puck comes free. And Millette kind of looked back at the official.
Puck stolen now. Here's Hayes. Got a bit of a break going in with a shot. He scored! Rangers turn it over. And Travis Hayes goes in all alone. And beats goaltender Schabel. And the SOO Greyhounds on the board. Tied at 1. Here's a turnover by the Rangers now going in on goal. A shot, he scores! Travis Hayes gets his second of the night as the Rangers turned it over, and Hayes makes no mistake.
It's clear, and they get a fortunate bounce. Travis Hayes is tripped up by Forgione. Andrew follows on. He's got a bit of a gap. It turns into a 2-on-1. Andrew, the shot, he scores! Carson Andrews.
Hilton shooting the puck in from center behind the net. Day stops it there. Gave it away. Here's a chance in front. They score! Travis Hayes all alone in front as the Firebirds turned it over, and the Greyhounds lead 1-0.
Well, nice play there by Justin Dezodi and Carson Andrews to get the loose puck and put it out front. Day goes behind to play it, but he's not back in time.
Looked like Dean was trying to get his troops going. And here's an opportunity as Hayes walks in, a shot, he scores! Wow. Far down, Travis Hayes.
Break it out, but it's taken back now by Martin going towards the net. Martin shoved off the puck by the veteran Blake Smith. Got it over to Cloutier. In front, one-time score. It's Travis Hayes on the first shot of the game. Just 42 seconds into the first.
Man, and managed to get it to the blue line. Hayes shovels it out. And here comes Cloutier. 3 Greyhounds across the line. Cloutier across ice. Pass, a shot, they score! Brady Martin with a wrister from the face-off circle.
And in it'll go, top of the left circle, push back for Martin. Martin driving down Main Street in front, and they score! Cloutier with the goal on the redirect, and the Greyhounds retake the lead 2-1.
Carlisle. And they send it in. Bonus. Nice move to play it across, and they score. Travis Hayes makes it 8-5, and what a play by.
Takes the loose puck. His shot is blocked. It rims around the boards. Gibson will keep it in. There's a shot. He scores! Gibson gets the Greyhounds on the board, and here come the Bears. By Martin that was intended in front. I didn't get there, and Wolves shoot it away. Back out to center ice. Puck stolen by Cloutier. 2-on-1 for the Greyhounds. Going in with Hayes with a shot. He scores! Travis Hayes on a perfect pass from Cloutier. Greyhounds take a 1-0 lead and celebrate right in front of the Sudbury bench. There's Hayes and a nice save made by the Wolves goalie on Hayes' shot. Here's Nord getting it over to Carlisle. To Hayes in the face-off circle. Hayes cross ice, a shot, they score! Marco Menyosa all alone. Greyhounds lead at 6-2. Puck comes out to center ice. Solomon to Carlisle. Back to Solomon. Under 5 minutes to go now as the Greyhounds. There's a shot, he scores! Top shelf, Brady Martin from the face-off circle. What a blast goal, and we've got a game now, 6.
Has some room to move it up to Martin. He'll take a hit in front of the bench by Hollop. Cross-corner dump. Windsor making a change. Long pass, Travis Hayes. He'll come in, scores! Travis Hayes, 2-1 Hounds.
On the power play. And here comes Smith. Heading towards the goal. Backhander, backdoor feed, they score! Hayes finishes it off. And it's 2-0 Sioux.
Who ducked and got out of the way, and the Greyhounds are up the ice with the puck. Across the line. Cloutier drops to Hayes, to Carlisle with a shot, he scores! Sends it into his own zone for Matthew Mania. Mania clearing it up the boards for Aspinall. That didn't work. Greyhounds intercept, and here's Brady Martin with a chance now. Martin going in with a shot, he scores! Brady Martin against Thomas. And from the draw, Mignosa has the puck. Looking for an opening. Mignosa with his shot. Redirected, they score! Beautiful tip there. Travis Hayes puts it in. And the Greyhounds are on the board. It's 2-1 Brentford. And the Bulldogs win another key faceoff as the puck's cleared around the boards. Brady Martin will hold it in, though. Martin walking the blue line, trying to get into the slot area. Hesitates, now lets it go. That's stopped in front. Rebound, loose, they score! Noel Nord parked in front. I think banged it in, and the Greyhounds come.
Back up the far side for Brady Martin. Little punch there from Najim as here comes Hayes leaning into James Go. Pass in front, Mignosa scores! First of the game, Marco Mignosa. And the Sioux Greyhounds take a 1-0 lead, 2:43
as well. Martin gets it, flips it back to the point. Long shot, they score!
Gets rewarded for good posturing and positioning. A good effort by the Greyhounds there to keep it in, and Hayes is just doing his job, just standing in around the goal front area.
Tried to thread a pass through a congested slot. It hit Brady Martin's skate, and here is Hayes back again. On the far side, pass in front. They score. 3 Greyhounds in on that rush.
Here's the strong side. Watch the weak side pass coming over here. Weak side pass, and this is supposed to be a center pass. But it hits
Carlisle. He moves it to the near half wall. Tarian hit Hayes hard, and a penalty coming up as that puck enters the net. An empty net goal for the Greyhounds.
All over the ice, and Cloutier and Passmore have been wrapped up.
Oh, that's deflected in front and in the net. Getting a stick on it there was Travis Hayes.
One and watch just turn, fire, and Hayes wanted a deflection there, and knows they're just going to turn around. Again, get pucks to the net.
Before this third period, it had been a great game, and
here's a chance for the Greyhounds. Oh, shot, they score! Travis Hayes takes advantage of a Saginaw turnover, and it's 6-2.
3 bench in behind the net. Dickinson checks his man up, and knows in there as well. Travis Hayes under pass. Here's a chance for Martin in front of the net, and he beats Medvedev, and the Greyhounds get on the board. Working his way in across the line, Bruce Stevich, Holton, set free, and Reed back the other way. On for Martin. Martin shooting, he scores. And
Watches it go by, and now Martin carries it out again. Martin hooked up, Mignosa scores. Marco Mignosa ties the hockey game as the Greyhounds are now on the board.
Nice feed there by Brady Martin. There was going to be a delayed penalty, but Marco Mignosa ties the hockey game with his career-high 23rd goal of the season. He had 22 last season, 22 this year, and now picks up his 23rd here as Martin is able to find some open ice through center ice. Mignosa right there takes the pass a little behind him and was able to sweep it by goaltender Serzicha to give the...
As Caden Carlisle pull the puck back in his own end, playing it up to Travis Hayes. Hayes working at O'Brien. Backhand, he scored! It's 6-6! 2 shorthanded goals on the same penalty kill.
Bulldogs had only given up 4 all year, and they've just given up 2. And this just got a little more interesting, didn't it?
It sure did.
What was I saying before this power play? How do you line it up?
And I think Jay McKee is going to take a moment.
Still 1:06 left in the power play.
Puck almost looked like it came off the mask of Leanders.
And is cleared back down the ice. Reed. A pass for Travis Hayes. Over for Christopher Brown. Here he comes across the line. Brown splits the defense. Passes it off. They score! Beautiful goal by Brady T. Smith on the power play. And the Greyhounds are back to within one. And they have the puck. Moving it around deep in Guelph territory. Here's Chase Reed at the point. Martin calls for it. Gets it. Throws it back to Reed. Lots of traffic in front. Here's Reed with a shot. Knocked him down in front. They score!
Well, right now they're indicating a definite goal, but I'm sure the Storm are going to want to look.
Does, turns and fires it towards the empty net. That one goes wide. And Greer picks up the bounce off the boards. He lost it. And a chance for the Greyhounds. It goes off the side of the post. Here's Brady Martin into the empty net. He scores.
Well, a couple of chances. One off the post, and then guess who? Brady Martin out on the ice in the final minute or so, and he fires it into the top of the net.
Here come the Greyhounds back across the line. Brady Martin looking for Hayes, and that's knocked away, but it comes right back to Martin. He scores! And just like that, the Greyhounds tie it up as the Sudbury Wolves get caught running. Taking it behind the net. Martin sends it out to Reed at the face-off circle. A shot scores! Travis Hayes, backdoor, puts it in, and the Greyhounds lead at 5-3. Across the line, Martin with a shot, wide of the net. Rebound picked up by Travis Hayes. Comes in front, there's a shot, he scores! Marco Minosa has tied it at 3.
Into Martin. Dropped in front of the net, chance, scores! Nice feed, Hayes finds Mignosa, he scores the goal to make it 4.
For the Greyhounds, as that puck in the neutral zone, they'll gain it now. Martin going to the cooker and poked off of his stick. Travis Hayes with it and he scores. Travis Hayes on the first shot of the game. 35 seconds in, the Sioux takes the early lead. It's 1-0 Hounds. Mignosa to Martin. Martin behind the net, puck in his forehand. He chucks on the brakes with Smith shadowing into the slot. Hayes takes a whack at it, and it's grabbed now along the right side. Martin backside one time, they score. Day got over.
That scoring by committee mentality and that shutdown style of game.
Connell Barker, they score on the far side. Travis Hayes lets that one.
And the Sting are able to clear it out of their zone. Now they lose it as Mignosa goes towards the slot, and the puck bounces in front, they score! Travis Hayes in front, and the Greyhounds lead it 3-1. As the rebound ends up in the corner, Hayes on it quickly, near the blue line, passes it off. Here's a shot by Gillen, deflected in front, they score! Brady R. Smith on the doorstep.
And the Hounds looking to come out of the room and get some momentum here in the second, squashed in the early going by the Spitfires. Davis back in over the line. Here's Hayes, shot glove down, gets it behind him and scores. Get it right back. And Travis Hayes will go off the glove of Costanzo. And the Hounds are in this one, 3-1.
Well, get it right back, they did. As you can see, Davis tries to grab this puck and snake it away, but it's on the stick of Hayes, who snaps this.
McConnell Barker looking around. McConnell Barker, top of the circle for Hayes, to the side of the net with it. Now back out to the blue line. Here's Hayes, middle of the circle, the shot, he scores! Travis Hayes with a wrister, and the Greyhounds lead for the first time, 2-1. Cross ice, Gillen will play it off the board, shot, he scores! Keegan Gillen with the shot, redirected in, and the Greyhounds lead it by a 1-0 score.
Well, a great play there by...
As we take a look here.
I'm pretty sure it was, Gino.
There's Gillen playing it off the boards, and Travis Hayes just skating through the slot area.
Sorry, a 5-0 Spitfire win. He allowed 3 goals and made just 4 saves and got the hook in that one. October 30th, he picked up a win here in Windsor, and they're going to get a shorthanded goal and not let that Spitfire lead get too far away. Big goal for the Hounds.
Huge goal for the Hounds, right? Just like that, they come back and answer with the shorthanded goal. There's Travis Hayes, who's been a leader offensively for the Greyhounds in this series.